Hi, I'm Matt, a Seattle real estate agent. Each week we dig into what happened with Seattle real estate the week before. This week we're digging into the last week of October. And what we're going to cover in this video is that the number of new listings was down 25% to 189. Meanwhile, the number of homes that went under contract also down, but just 4% to 156. Meanwhile, we ended the week with interest rates at 7.08%. Okay, so let's dig into the numbers and what they mean for you. So the first chart we're going to look at is the number of new listings that hit the market each week. And this chart is showing it going back the last couple of years. And last week we saw 189 new listings. This was down 25% from the week before. So as we've talked about in previous videos, the number of new listings declines in the back half of the year. Declines certainly as we get closer to Thanksgiving and the holidays, but a 25% drop was a big one. I think the likely explanation is that many real estate agents are telling their sellers to wait to list their homes in 2023 instead of listing now, under the hopes that there's going to be more buyers and more interest, and it's going to be a better time to sell than it is today. Now, the other news for buyers is that only 5% of those 189 listings had offer review deadlines. This is the lowest percentage we've seen all year. Sellers are definitely getting more pessimistic, as they should be. We certainly aren't expecting to see multiple offers on many listings right now. This isn't the spring. The other good news for buyers is that they saw 194 price reductions last week, so pricing continues to get better. As I've said in the past, I think it's a reasonable time to be a buyer if you don't mind the interest rates right now or you're paying cash. There's a lot of sellers on the market. They're not seeing a lot of activity, and they would love to find a buyer, and most would welcome any offer at this point. So this chart is looking at the number of homes that go under contract each week, or the number of homes that go pending each week, going back the last couple of years. Last week we saw 156 homes go under contract in Seattle. This was down 4% week over week. And again, it looks like we're tracking closely to the 2018 numbers. You know, buyer interest right now is the lowest we've seen it in the last 5 years. Isn't a surprise. We have really high interest rates, the highest interest rates we've seen in the last 20 years. And the stock market, which a lot of Seattle buyers depend on to finance their down payment, is down a lot. So buyers are feeling the pinch and understandably are putting off plans to buy right now. Now here's a look at interest rates. We're looking at the 30-year fixed, and so we started the week at 7.32%. Interest rates improved throughout the week, and so we ended the week at 7.08%, which was great to see. Big question mark in terms of what happens with interest rates from here on out the rest of the year. Hopefully they don't go up too much, or else it's really going to stall out the real estate market here in Seattle. All right, that's all I've got. If you enjoyed this video and made it this far, it'd help us out a ton if you hit like. If you want to see more videos, check out the playlist above or hit subscribe. If you have a comment about the Seattle real estate or have a question, hit us up below. And of course, if you need a real estate agent, we'd be happy to help.